Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm Lee, and I post every week on this channel. In today's video, I am going to be going through some things that I definitely think Bloxburg should add in 2024. Let's get right on into it. Okay, so the first thing is a school. Now, I think a lot of people have been asking for this. Right now, what we use for school is the town hall. I actually was just role-playing in a video, because I wanted to do a video on it, but I kind of scrapped it. But basically, this is where they set me, for school. So I just feel like we need to add a school, okay? It's been long awaited, and I feel like a new year, I feel like they could really get into making a school, especially since I feel like this last year they were kind of just figuring some stuff out, filling out Bloxburg, and they did do 2 revamps, but I would like, honestly, for the whole entire town to be all the buildings to be revamped, at least in this year, because I feel like it's like being dragged out so far. So I would really like that, but I definitely feel like we need a school like that. It's an essential, okay? It's gonna be great for role playing and not having to keep on sending your kids to, the library, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I think that would be a really great addition to Bloxburg. And, yeah, it's very much so needed. The next thing is pets. Now, I know you guys, this might be like a little controversial, but just hear me out, okay, guys? The pets don't have to be like, Adopt Me pets, okay, you guys? Adopt Me it's not how it should be. They're not gonna be like these, like, I want them to look more realistic. Like, I don't want them to look like, basically, Adopt Me pets kind of look like just basic shapes. They don't really look like actual pets. And I would absolutely love it if there were pets added to the game. And when you had your pets, like, let's just say, like, there'd be like an adoption center or like a pet shop or something like that. I don't know. Well, probably an adoption center. And you could go buy your pets. And I feel like there would have to be some different ones, but not like different types of dogs maybe, or cats, hamsters. I think a goldfish would be really cute to put like in a, I don't know, kid's bedroom or something like that. I think that'd be really cool. That way you could just have it. And I feel like it would be good also if it would, like, whatever plot you went into, it would like come with you in there, and it wouldn't just stay on one plot. Or you could make it so it stayed there. I don't know, maybe there'd be some sort of a feature there, and like there'd be like different types of dogs, but I want them to look realistic. I don't want them to look like, not realistic. I want them to look like dogs. Like the birds that they added, which actually they're right here kind of, they do look more on the realistic side. I feel like they look, they look decently realistic. So I think that'd be a really great addition if they added dogs or cats and they just had like some different features. Like maybe they had like littler ones, medium ones, and then bigger ones. I don't know. I think it'd be really cool though if you could get them as a little puppy though, and they would like actually grow up. Like they'd be like a little baby puppy, and then they just grow up over time, and they would have like their own like mood system and everything. And I think that'd be really cool. I do feel like though that there should be some sort of a system where you can just kind of, I don't know, put them somewhere where they just kind of are on a pause or something like that. Like, I don't know, like you lay them in their bed or something like that. Because I know a lot of people, maybe they don't want, their dog to be following them around like everywhere, on every plot or everything like that, and having to constantly take care of them. So I feel like it'd be a good idea if like maybe you could just place down like a dog bed in build mode, and then they would just like stay there until maybe you load up the plot again, or if you want to bring them with them, or if you want to like level them up as their like dog thing. Well, not leveling up, but like making them bigger, you know, like a full-grown dog or something like that. I don't know, because I feel like I personally wouldn't want a dog that I have to constantly take care of and keep the moods up and everything in this game, because even for me, I don't do my moods. I have marvelous moods, so I don't even worry about any of that, and I really like that, but I really wouldn't want to have to worry about my dog's moods either. So I feel like they'd have to do something in there where you could like turn it off or something like that, like just, I don't want to say put it away, because kind of in Adopt Me, you just put the dog like in the backpack, you know, and you don't worry about it anymore. But I feel like there should be some sort of a thing in there like that. But I feel like that also is a little different, because if you do that, then it's not as realistic, because obviously you can't just set a dog down in a bed and then it'll just, you know, be there forever until you load up the plot again. But I feel like that kind of makes sense. I don't know. It'd have to be something where you wouldn't always have to have the dog near you, I feel like, or it would like maybe just stay on your plot or something like that. And with dogs and pets, there would obviously be like new build mode items like dog beds and food dishes, and for like a goldfish, it'd be like a fish tank, and then like a cat tower. That'd be really cute for like the cats. And like a gerbil cage or hamster cage. I think that that'd be so cool to have. I mean, honestly, I would love that so much. And I really would like, though, that the dogs didn't all look the same. Like, if they just looked a little different. Like, if they added, like, different breeds. I don't know. I don't want it to be, like, a full, like, you know, dog, like, Bloxburg just turns into like an animal game and like trading and all that stuff. I don't want that. As long as you can't trade it or sell it to someone, I mean, it's not going to be Adopt Me, as long as they just look realistic. And I feel like if they just have some different varieties, maybe if it were like an adoption center, like adoption centers, when the dog gets adopted, it's not there anymore, right? So what if they had like a thing where it would just rotate out, but none of the pets would like be rare or anything. It would just be like they just rotate, you know, like a Dalmatian's in there, or a German Shepherd and like a Chihuahua. I don't know, just like some different varieties of animals, like different colors of cats. I hope this is making sense, but I don't want it to turn into Adopt Me, so I hope you guys are understanding this. I just don't want it to turn into Adopt Me. I want it to be more realistic in a way, and I don't really want it to be super, like, not, like, unrealistic. So, put any ideas that you guys have for the upcoming updates in 2024 that you would absolutely love to see. I would love to hear them. Okay, so the next one is map revamp. So, obviously, obviously, the map does need a revamp. I mean, come on, look at it. It's kind of sad looking. It's not the best, but along with a map revamp, I think what they're gonna do is one by one go through and remake or renovate every single building in here, which honestly makes so much sense, because it would be very like kind of chaotic if the whole entire map got revamped, and I feel like a lot of people would like be like, oh man, no, I kind of liked the stuff that was there before. But if we're just kind of getting used to it as we go, like the BFF supermarket gets revamped, and then, you know, just slowly bit by bit, I think that that's a really good idea. That way people, you know, have time to like adjust and get to the features. I know it kind of sounds a little like, why do they have to adjust or anything like that? I don't know. I just feel like that'd be a really good idea, because for me, when Bloxy Burgers came out, I absolutely loved it. It was like the best. I love it so much. I still do love it. I love the features that they have and like the drive-thru and everything and the working, but now it's kind of gotten really boring to me, because obviously it is supposed to be a workplace. You're supposed to work in there, but it is so boring, and like I dread going there and working. And I know it's supposed to be like that, you know, working, whatever, but I am excited for them to revamp a new like area that you can work in. That way I'll be more excited to work in these areas. So that way if it's just updated, this one gets updated and then everybody's like, oh yeah, and then they start playing that. And then when you get bored of that one, then another workplace will probably get updated. I don't know, that's just kind of my seeing of it. But with a revamp, I would like to see other buildings too. And honestly, I'm just gonna say it. I think this Beat Night Club should just get completely removed. I don't like it, and I think it's very random. Like extremely random. Like, what is this? I don't even understand. Like, why do we need this in the game? I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Nobody even goes here. Like, this is, I just don't like it. I think it's a little weird too for a kids game. I don't know. That's just in my opinion. So yeah, I kind of would like that just to get completely removed because I just don't see a use in it. I guess unless they put a job in there or something. I don't know. It's a weird building. So I just feel like it should be removed and maybe just replaced with something else. Like, I don't know, just something more fun that a role-playing family can go to and actually just have a little bit of fun, like an arcade or a bowling alley and arcade, I don't know, or a roller skating, I don't know, just some place that a role-play family can go out and actually do something instead of having to just stay in their build all the time. Yeah, so basically, I just don't think that they should even be in here anymore. That's might just be my opinion, but I just feel like it's a waste of space. Like, nobody ever goes to it, and even if it does get revamped, I don't feel like anybody's even gonna go to it anyways. I don't know. I guess that's kind of with everything, though. People don't really go to it unless it's, like, role-playing, but, like, why would you role-play here? I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense. So, yeah. And along with another thing that definitely should be added is a banking system. So, I know there's some game that I played before. Was it like Rose Cities or... There's like this banking system in the game, right? And the game is a lot like Bloxburg. I think it's Rose Cities. I don't know, anyways. So, basically, it's a bank. So, you can put in money and then you can wait. You can even leave the game or whatever, or just leave the game for a couple of days, and then your money will go up as time goes on, and then you join back in and you have money there. And I think that's such an amazing feature that they could add. Like, you add $100,000 into your bank account, let's just say, then your money can like go up and, like, you know, I don't know the technical terms, but like then you can get more money when you take it out, because I feel like that'd just be such another good way to make money. But it's not like instantaneously, you kind of have to wait for it, but I feel like that would be so cool. Like, I honestly, that'd just be...
Make sure to drink water.
Guys, Alexa's always interrupting me in my videos, okay? Anyways, so yeah, I think that that'd be such a great idea for Bloxburg to add a bank. Like, I would love that so much. Like, you could invest your money, or you could put it, I don't know, that's kind of a lot, like putting it into stocks or something like that, but I feel like that'd be a really great idea to add. And then, of course, a school. Yes, come on. School has to be added. Okay, so the next thing is a multi-select tool. So, okay. Now, this is how it would work. So, let me see if I can do it here. No, I can't do it here. Okay, I'm just going to go on a different, like, picture then. Hold on, let me go to my... Yeah, okay, here's my wallpaper screen or whatever. So, I want it to be able to do like this, okay? Now, just watch my mouse, okay? I want it to be able to do like this, okay? You can select, you can just have to hold down your mouse or whatever, like get a tool on the side of the thing, and you can just do this. Oops. You can just do this. Like, how cool would that be? And then you can just select the whole entire thing. It'd be like kind of like a, you know, Control C and then the whole thing, or it'd be some sort of feature in the game, but kind of basing it off of this, because I feel like that'd just be so cool. Like you could just select it all and then you could just move it to your plot. Move it around your plot. Like, you know, just select it and then you could move it. I feel like that'd be so cool. But I also do feel like that'd be like a big step for them to do. So we'll see what happens. But I feel like they would have already added it. But I don't know if Roblox is like able to do that yet. Especially with such like a game that has so much like details and like the builds and everything. Like how would that work? So yeah, but hopefully you guys are understanding what I just said. But yeah, that's what I'm basically saying, is something like that would just be so cool to add. So other plot areas. So obviously I think this would come with a revamp of the whole entire map. Like when they revamp the whole entire map, like I hope it's the whole entire map, just not just the town area. So I think that they should add more plots, obviously, because really you can only add 12 plots, and I feel like that's really not that great. Granted, this, like obviously my plot right here has a lot of stuff on there, and I feel like a lot of plots, you know, they just have more people. I mean, not more people, more stuff on them and a lot of plot data. And I feel like they might have to do something that way they can put more. I don't know. I don't really know how it all works, but I'm sure they're going to have to do some, like, more stuff to get more plots. I don't know. Because 12 plots, I mean, kind of does make sense, especially since a lot of builders have a lot of plot data on their plots. Anyways, I would also want to see plots that would be in special areas. Now, I don't feel like you should pay for these if you have premium, because I feel like premium isn't that great of a game pass. So I feel like if you had premium, oh gosh, where is it? Sorry. If you had premium, okay, you get to pick any plot, right? If you have premium right now. So if you had premium, I feel like you should also be able to pick. I feel like you should also be able to pick where your plot goes if we have special plots. So like a beach plot right here, which would be so cool. A plot up like on the mountain ledge. I don't know, like it'd kind of be like off the mountain, like on top of the mountain. And then maybe one closer to town. I don't really know how that would work. And then one on this hill area. Oh my gosh, sorry. On this hill area. So yeah, that's basically what I think would be such a cool idea. And I don't think you should have to pay for that for Robux. I think that it should be in premium, because premium really isn't that great, other than the fact that you get to pick your plot, and that in itself really isn't that great either. And sure, you get a little bit more money, but when you're like me, that money doesn't really make a difference. Okay, not trying to be, but it does make a difference. $2,000, great, that does nothing for me. So yeah, that's just my thinking. Comment down below if you guys could agree with that. I would not want to have to pay more Robux for something that I basically already paid for, premium. I already paid for premium to pick a premium plot, my own plot. I get to pick it. So why do I have to pay more Robux to pick another plot when it should just come in with premium? I just feel like that's a good idea. Hopefully you guys are understanding all of this. Okay, you guys, how fun would it be when you're in a roleplay, okay? You're in a roleplay and it's just kind of getting boring, okay? So let's just say you're roleplay and you're, sleeping. Hold on, let me turn. No, it's fine. You're sleeping down in your room. Let's just sleeping, whatever. You're sleeping in your room. Hold on, you guys, this is taking a while. Okay, you're sleeping in your room. Okay, and then all of a sudden you hear a crash. Oh no, what could that be? You run upstairs, because your roleplay is really just getting super boring at this point. So you run upstairs and you're just like, what could that be? Okay, and you're about to go up the stairs, and then you all of a sudden see a burglar. staring you down in the face with a gun or some sort of a weapon. And you're just like, wow, there's burglars. So then the burglars like, don't, you know, I'm right here and I'm gonna shoot you unless I'm sorry, this is so bad. So then the burglar has weapons, and you're like, okay, well, crap, I should probably go back in my room or somewhere. So you're like, get out. And then they're just like, no, I'm gonna go steal stuff. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool if we got burglars in the game, or, you know, with guns. Okay, my brother really wanted me to put this in the video, so I'm putting it in there, okay? He wants guns. Now, he has his own, like, thing about it, and I'm just like, I don't think people would really want violence. But, you know, comment down below if you guys want violence in Bloxburg. I don't know. I feel like Brookhaven is kind of like that. And I mean, look at it. It's not, I don't know why it's such a popular game when it's not really that, like, I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of like I don't think I'd want guns in the game, or violence. I don't think Bloxburg wants that either, if I'm gonna be honest here. So yeah, but you know, we have this. This is pretty violent. Like, look at those right there. That's very violent. I mean, you gotta be honest here. Like, that is extremely violent, and that's all the violence I need, right? Right here. I'm sorry, you guys. My brother made me do this, okay? The next thing would be natural disasters. I think that would be a lot of fun, but I definitely feel like there would have to be an off switch or something like that. And I also feel like the plot could not be wrecked. Like, it couldn't be wrecked forever. It obviously, there'd have to be like there'd have to be a switch on it where you'd be like, do you want natural disasters? Do you not want natural disasters? Now, natural disasters would be hurricanes, I don't know, thunderstorms, snowstorms, tornadoes, volcano erupting. I don't know. Stuff like that would be really cool, but I feel like the thing would be that the plot couldn't be completely destroyed. Or also, like, your house could catch on fire or something like that. I don't know. Just something like that. I think that would be really cool. But you'd have to have an off switch on it. And it also would not do permanent damage to your build, house, or something like that. It just couldn't. Because I feel like that would be... that'd be so sad. I'd be so sad if that happened. Like, my house burnt down and I literally... Because, no. But I feel like it'd be really cool if you could just, like, have natural disasters, and like maybe a tornado goes through your house and then part of your house is destroyed and it took some of your objects. Okay, now you have a natural disaster house, and that's kind of how the roleplay goes then, or something like that, because obviously that would be for roleplays. But I think that that'd be really cool. It would have to have an off switch, and maybe when you like joined in again, like, okay, let's say your house got caught on fire and it's burnt to smithereens, and now you're homeless with a sleeping bag. You're like, okay, well, then let's just say maybe there was like a reset button on your plot or something that you could just reset it and it would all come back or something like that, because, or like when you leave and then you join back in and you have your plot all back and restored to normal. I feel like that'd be a good idea, because I think a lot of people would be absolutely devastated if their plot was completely destroyed by a tornado or a hurricane or anything like that. So yeah, I definitely think that natural disasters would be cool, but there would have to be some sort of a thing in there where you could still obviously keep your plot the same, even after the natural disaster came through your plot or destroyed your plot. You could like reset it or something like that. I think that'd be cool. Okay, this is a need. You guys know it's a need. I'm gonna say it though. we need gable roofs to be able to be rotated, okay? This is absolutely insane, okay, that we don't have this. Now, I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to be demonstrating, okay? So, let's do this one right here, okay? So, let's say I wanted to place a slanted roof, okay? And I want to rotate this. Guess what I can do if I press R? Rotate it. See that? It's rotating. Rotating, 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 rotating. Okay, now let's say I wanted to place a gable roof, which also should be able to be hollowed out. Like there should be a hollow gable roof. That is also a need, definitely. But, so let's say you wanted to place a gable roof. If you place it like this, and you're like, oh, well, no, I don't want it to be like that. I want to rotate it. All it does is just rotate these, like, button things. The ways to just change the height and all that stuff on it. It doesn't change where it's supposed to be or anything like that. So you have to place it like this. So if I wanted one to be like that, and then if I wanted one to be like, if I wanted one to be like this, then it'll be like that. So whichever way is longer, then that's the way that it's going to be placed, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I definitely think that we should be able to rotate those. It's honestly crazy that we can't rotate them yet. Like, come on. Like, come on, Bloxburg. Come on, just do it for us, okay? Just do it. Also, I feel like we should be able to place windows in our gable roof top areas right here, or like windows like in this little area right here where the roof is, like this, I don't even know what to call it, but like right here, you should be able to place a window, because I feel like there's a lot of house pictures that maybe you're trying to remake a house and you can't do the window right there, and it's just really like aggravating. It's not a fun thing to have to make a custom roof. So to do away with custom roofs, we need hollow gable roofs. We need to be able to rotate our roof, and we also need to put windows in. Need to be able to put windows in this area right here. That is absolutely a need. So yeah. Also, I feel like with maybe like a skylight. Now I know we have skylights right here. Hold on, let me show you them. Obviously, you guys know what they are, but we have a couple of skylight things. We have this one right here. We have this one, and then we have this one, which are all sort of skylight things. But I feel like it'd be cool if you could just place it down. Like place down a skylight, kind of like a door in a wall, but it'd be a skylight in a, or like a window in a roof, you know, something like that would be really cool. And I feel like it'd just be really cool, like just to have extra light coming down from like windows in the roof. That way you didn't have to make a custom roof. Like, come on, this is absurd, Bloxburg. Just do it already. Okay, it can't be that hard. It just, you guys have a whole team. You can figure it out. I believe in you. Just please do it. I cannot be suffering anymore from that. Okay, so another thing, and I believe it might be the last thing, is realistic looking plants and furniture. Okay, well, we got a realistic looking tree right here. I feel like this is very realistic looking. For Bloxburg, at least. I feel like it's beautiful, honestly, like the branches and everything. It's amazing. So I really do feel like they should add more realistic plants and everything like that are, you know, 3D. That way we don't have to do decals, because I mean, yes, that's for like pro builders and everything, but what about the people that aren't pro builders and that honestly shouldn't have to do that? Like, if this is this game, you really shouldn't have to do that. You should be able to find a nice looking realistic plant or tree or something like that that's gonna look really nice. So I don't really know how you'd make them more realistic looking, but that's not my job. That's your job. So, well, not your job, but Bloxburg's job. So yeah. And then also realistic looking furniture. I feel like this is a must, because I don't know, guys. I see like these basic shape made furnitures, right? And they are absolutely stunning. And I don't even know how they do it. Like, why don't we have those in Bloxburg? Like, that way you can sit in them. Because I know I've seen like realistic looking furniture, like super realistic, like that's what I'm talking about. Super, super, super realistic, okay? Furniture, that just has a lot of detail. That's what I want. But I just can't make it. Okay. I don't want to spend that much time and that much money into making something that I can't even sit in, you know? So I would really like if they would just add more realistic furniture. I feel like their furniture is decently realistic, but I feel like it just needs a little bit more, you know, oomph to it. It's not the greatest furniture, I will say. I feel like obviously you can color it and maybe add some basic shapes to it if you want, but I just feel like it just needs a little more to it. So I don't know, maybe that's just me, because I'm kind of like really bored of all the furniture and everything that we have, but I just feel like that'd be a really great idea to me. So, okay guys, that's going to be it in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to put any of your ideas that you want Bloxburg to add in the 2024, in the year of 2024, in like the updates and everything like that. Make sure to comment that, because I would love to hear all of you guys' suggestions that you want to see. I am so excited for the updates for Bloxburg this year, and I just can't wait to just you know, see what they're gonna add. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Bye everyone. I scrapped like 3 other videos for this one. Ridiculous.